Hello and welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Talk. I'm your host today, Scott Minton. Today we are with our partner in crime, Mr. Josh.
Hey, man.
And we will be interviewing Mr. Tank, or Thomas Harris. He goes by Tank, and he is the proprietor of the newest restaurant here in downtown Jeff called That's My Dog.
That's right.
So if you don't mind, Tank, tell us how we got here.
Yeah, I figured I got here by car or walking. Most people.
I like it.
Basically, I came up with a concept about 7-8 years ago about hot dogs because one day leaving 4th Street, it's like, man, I want a hot dog because, what you do at 4th Street is have a few drinks, a few bourbons. And after that, I was like, man, I'm hungry. And I went down there and spent the arm and a leg at the cart. And I said, hey, you know what? It's a good thing to have is a hot dog cart. And I said, no, we need a restaurant. We need something like that. And here we are. Dream came true.
Awesome. I'm super excited about it, Tank. And so just for our listeners that hear, you're going to hear some noise in the background. And what that means today is that Tank is trying to get this place ready. And we're probably interrupting him in a really bad time where he's ready to get this place rolling and get out the door and start selling hot dogs. But I think he's got a few obstacles to get across here in the next couple of days and the next week. So here we are. I think it's a Wednesday. This is going to drop on Sunday. And Thomas, you want to tell us when you open and where you're at, and just go ahead and get that info so people know how to come out here.
So we located right less than 30 yards right at the base of the walking bridge. And here downtown Jeffersonville, and it's 125 West Chestnut. Next door to the parlor, and literally less than 30 yards from the walking bridge. And so that's where we are located. We are opening this Friday, which is past Friday after y'all air this, which will be July 3rd, and we'll be open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay, awesome. So tell me the importance here, the building we're at, the location we're at. What was the selling point for you to know this is where you wanted to be?
Well, I love the waterfront, and so that was one of the areas that I wanted to be. And then right by the walking bridge, it's nothing better than once you walk across from Kentucky and you want to get you a bite to eat, to find somewhere to get you something to eat real quick. And so location was definitely key. But just the history that downtown Jeff has and how it's booming, that was a really big, huge emphasis that I wanted to be somewhere where it's hot and popping. And so little of the people don't know that this house that we are in, that we're converting into the restaurant, is the boyhood home of Wayne Estable, which is the architect that, of course, done a lot here. He designed the Big Four Bridge, former part owner of Louisville FC, and of course tragically died in the Memphis crash. So it's pretty awesome that this boyhood home was his, and they moved it from the Riverside to here back in 1990, I believe. And but it's just the history that's here, and it's kind of bittersweet because it's my American dream, and he grew up doing big things in this community, and it's right here by one of his biggest footprints, which is the Big Four Bridge.
And it's a beautiful home. We're looking here on the second floor right now, beautiful hardwood floors, and I'm assuming you're going to have the restaurant have patrons that are able to be upstairs, downstairs, fully open, functioning here.
Oh yeah, we have an ADA accessible ramp, so everybody can come in. There's going to be dining on both levels. We actually have a party room, which is right behind us. Can house about 15 people. And we also have a back deck, which could hold about 15 to 20 people. And then we also got patio seating that can hold 16 on the patio, and then another 4 on the porch there, and which is pretty awesome because we're pet friendly here. We got an area for everybody's four-legged fur babies, and we got water bowls that refill automatically for the doggies, and we're going to have AstroTurf put down so they can lounge not on the concrete but on that, and so it's a really fun place for everybody.
Awesome. It sounds really cool, and I'm really looking forward to coming down this weekend, bringing my daughter down, and then probably taking a stroll across the Big Four Bridge.
Yeah, the outdoor space was one of the things. Like I immediately, like as soon as we come upstairs, I was like, man, they got a nice patio out back, and then they're building the deck, and it looks like it's almost finished, and it looks like it's going to be a really cool place to hang out and get some grub. So if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about what the menu is going to look like and things like that. And then I know you just applied for your liquor license, so you're hoping to get some bourbon in here and some bourbon slushies and things like that. So tell us a little bit about that.
So our menu has specialty dogs. It ranges from all types, from just your classic dog with ketchup, mustard, and relish, and then you can go as far as what we call the Memphis, which is a quarter pound all beef dog topped with pulled pork, mac and cheese, relish, and slaw. We also have a vegan dog, which is 100% vegan, with the plant-based broth, sauerkraut and mustard, and a vegan pretzel bun. We also have, since we're in Jeffersonville, the Red Devil, which is a red hot sausage topped with bacon and hot honey sauce. Basically, quick casual. You walk in, you order at the counter. You tell them what you want, whether it be a specialty dog or you can top it how you want it, which is listed as a TMD. And you just top it how you want it. And then we have awesome sides, which we call snacks. We got funnel cake fries. We have mac and cheese. We have French fries, of course, and onions. And one of our community's favorite is called the Frito Pie, which is a bag of Fritos topped with chili, cheese, and onions.
Absolutely.
And so all types of stuff. And yes, we will have we have our hearing coming up on Thursday the 2nd. Hopefully they say yes, we can get our liquor license in a couple of weeks. And we will have a slushie machine where we can put bourbon in it, which my favorite bourbon is the Woodford Double Oak.
There you go.
And I'm also a huge fan of the blackberry whiskey that Starlight Distillery makes up there as well. But we also would be able to have local beers from Against the Grain and other beer like Bud Light and stuff like that. And then we also going to have, the ladies' favorite, Truly. Well, I know probably Josh likes Truly too. He likes that type of stuff.
Yeah, Josh likes the seltzer.
Yeah.
It's all about the claw.
That's right. White Claw.
He's all about the White Claw.
He likes the Mango White Claw.
Fear the claw.
Yeah.
So myself personally, you can see I don't miss many meals.
Right.
So can I get a chili cheese dog?
Oh yeah, and actually
the Chicago dog's my wife's favorite.
Yes, we have the Chicago dog.
Right.
The Boss Lady, which is named after my wife, she loves a good chili with nacho cheese and white onions on it. And so yeah, we have all types of dogs, and we will have also monthly special with dogs as well. I think we're gonna have a chicken, apple, sausage, and some other stuff. And best thing about our monthly special dogs is that when we do them, we all partnering up with JB Ogle Animal Shelter as well as Southern Indiana Rescue. And we're hoping to encourage our patrons to donate $1 or $2 more above their meals so we can help take those funds and carry it over to the shelter and do things like that.
We love that because we're all about charity. I don't know if Josh told you or not, but we literally just did our first 2 barrel picks that are both charity picks for, kind of to help the neighborhood and, the Education Foundation, VOA, different things like that. So we're super excited for anybody that's willing to do some stuff for charity, do some good in the hood, as we like to say.
Yeah.
You just referenced the blackberry whiskey. We were up at Starlight, so we did a Starlight pick, and you were absolutely right. The blackberry whiskey is very good.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
And if you put it in with a little bit of pink lemonade and some ice,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, that bottle will be gone in no time.
Yes, definitely. I think I try to buy them 2 at a time, so that way I can always have one on standby after I go through the first one.
Very cool. Well, I think this is going to be just an awesome addition here, and I'm sure you guys are having the opportunity now to get involved with the community more down here, and you're going to have people coming in and want you to be a part of everything, and I think you guys are going to be a great fit for that.
Right. So tell us a little bit more about other than the Ogle Center and things like that, are there other things in the community that you're already starting to try to reach out to or to embrace, as far as whether it's maybe you're trying to find employees or maybe you're trying to do special programs for high school students so that way you can get them to come down here and hang out after school? Anything cool like that going on?
Well, half of my staff is 15 and older, so I love I started right after high school when I started in the restaurant industry. And so I don't mind at all hiring a bunch of high school kids. And as long as you're 15 and want to work and earn money, you know, I can teach you, because I wouldn't be here today if somebody didn't take a chance on me and taught me how to be responsible and how to work and stuff like that. And so we definitely looking for kids that's wanting to work. We can work around your schedule. We're almost about full with our employee. I think I'm looking for maybe 2 more full-timers. But other than that, I think we're fully staffed right now. And we haven't looked at any other nonprofits or whatnot, but I'm definitely looking to do stuff with Jeff High and other schools here at GCCS. And I'm game about doing things with the community, because, again, it takes a community, whether it's, you know, raising a child or doing whatever it takes. And, you know, I definitely want to be involved somehow.
All right. So let's talk a little bit more about the food. You know, like I said, I don't miss too many meals here.
I forgot to ask the important question when he was telling us about all the different menu options, is which one's your favorite?
I'm a simple man. You know, even when it comes to listening to Leonard Skinner, I'm just a simple man. And my favorite is just the quarter-pound all-beef dog topped with cheese and relish and horseradish mustard.
Okay.
Horseradish. That's a new one to me. Horseradish is on a hot dog.
Horseradish mustard's all mixed in.
Oh, horseradish
together.
mustard all mixed in. Okay. I could probably gig with that.
It's a little bit more kick.
A little bit more kick, a little bit more
spicy
bite.
brown, yeah.
Yeah, I think I dig on that, man.
Yeah.
So is there a corn dog on the menu?
There is. The corn dog is actually a foot long. And so, yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. So it's like those good, foot-long corn dogs you get at the fair.
I'm going to have to entice my 9-year-old to come down here, and that's probably what it's going to be, is a foot-long corn dog.
Yeah, and then we got salads as well. We got salads. You can top it with a hot dog, of course, or you can get grilled chicken, pulled pork, or steak put on it as well. Speaking of steak, we have a Philly dog, which is a quarter-pound hot dog topped with Philly steak and grilled onions and green peppers and cheese, of course.
Now, are your dogs going to be 100% beef?
Yeah, all of our dogs are quarter-pound all-beef hot dogs.
Gotcha. Okay.
And except for, of course, our sausages. We have brats. We have the plant-based brats. We have the veggie dogs, which is 100% vegan. And we have gluten-free buns for those that's gluten intolerant. You know, if we had somebody ask, you know, their wife had celiac disease, and even though we can't certify it to be celiac official, because, you know, we have gluten products in the kitchen, but we definitely will have it in a container to keep it away from the gluten as much as possible.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, we got pretty much everything for everybody. You know, my vision was to make sure that everybody can come together as a family. You know, there's so many people. You got kids that are gluten-free, wives are vegan, and the husbands all meat. You know, and then they fight over where they get to eat, because, you know, nobody has something for everybody. And my vision, and it really goes with this location, is because this is a house. You know, I want you to be invited when you come in, and everybody can come together as a family.
Right. Now, you're not boiling your dogs, are you, man?
No,
we
no.
don't do that like
You
that.
should have seen the face he just made.
No, we don't waterboard our dogs. That's cruel and unusual punishment when we do that. All of our dogs are cooked on roller grills, and we also have a char broiler where we can cook them on that and quick put the lines on them and quick cook them that way. And now some people, they like a little snap to their dog, so we can throw them in the fryer for a little bit as well.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing like a fried hot dog.
No, I know.
Have you had one?
Oh, yeah, I've had a fried hot
it's
dog.
some good stuff
fried
there.
hot dogs, fried hamburgers. I've had
yeah.
listen, I told you, man, I got a face for radio, man. It's this body.
Yeah. So let me tell you, since you mentioned the hamburger, we will have burgers, but it's not like the normal burgers you pick up anywhere else. Our burgers are actually in hot dog buns.
Okay.
Yeah, we call them the ham dog because they put them in a hot dog bun. And so,
Man,
Did you say the ham dog?
the ham dog, yeah. And you can top it how you want it as well. Up to
You
5
better
toppings.
trademark that thing.
Well, you know, I'll try. There's some other people that say the ham dog, but, you know, you can only get a real ham dog, and that's my dog.
So do you actually cook the hamburger in the shape of a hot dog?
What
like
we
on
do,
the
we
grill?
cook it meticulously and slowly, so that way it can get cooked evenly all throughout. But as we cook it, we roll it, so that way it can get evenly cooked. And then by the time it's done, boom, put it right into the bun.
I should have eaten lunch before I came here today. I'm a little late, and now I'm getting really hungry.
You aren't lying. I was sitting there thinking, like, now is he just taking a hamburger and cutting it in half and slapping it on the bun? But no, he's got a totally different technique he's going to throw this thing together with.
Because it takes so long. A lot of people wants to roll it up and then put it on. It takes so long because of the thickness. But if you just do it just right and do it in increments, cooks it, because we use a smash burger, and it's Angus beef meat, and so it cooks it just right every time you turn it and flip it and roll it, cut it. Yeah.
Man, I'm getting really hungry, but I'm also getting a little thirsty here.
Yeah.
So, Thomas, what's going to be our possibility to come down here and host a bourbon tasting while we're eating your awesome food?
Well, we go for a hearing tomorrow the 2nd. So when we did that, of course, I'm pretty sure they're going to say yes because, that's my dog. And so when they say yes, we wait for it to go to the state. And then once state gives us the approval that afternoon, we'll be allowed to do it. So hopefully within 2 weeks, you can bring your bourbon. No, actually, don't bring it. We give it to you, bring some cash, and then we can sell you some bourbon and we're a little bit slushy.
I love it. So you told us you're a the Woodford Double Oak fan?
I am. I do love that, yes. That, and I like some E.H. Taylor a little bit. And
so are you a small batch, single barrel, rye?
I'm not into rye. A lot of people try to get me to do rye, but I'm not a big rye fan. But I like small batch a lot. Yeah.
All right, the E.H. Taylor small batch. That's actually a high rye bourbon, so it's pretty good stuff though. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite cocktail you like?
You know what? I like it straight up most of the time. I think when you put soda with it, you're just taking away the taste and texture of it. Just give it to me. You can chill it a little bit, but just give it to me straight up.
Yeah, that soda or Coke or Diet Coke, that was all for college kind of stuff, man. I don't touch that.
Yeah, I'm a grown man now, So.
I like it always. I'll take it any way I can get it. Straight on the rocks, mixed up with some lime juice, some ginger ale, Coke. I don't care. As long as it's good bourbon, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Very cool. I bet this back deck here, that's what we're looking at outside, will be an awesome place somewhere around September, late September, early October.
Oh, yeah.
Sit out there and sip on something with an amazing view.
Oh, yeah. The view of the skyline is amazing. And, not just then, even anticipating next year for the air show at Thunder over Louisville. We got the best view of the waterfront there, and you got food, clean bathrooms, and, a huge skyline to look at.
Yep, absolutely. So what do you think about being in downtown Jeff versus, because I think you said you were from Sellersburg before we were talking. So, what made you pick downtown Jeff? Was it strictly because of those things, or was it because, you wanted to, just give us an idea of where you're at on that?
Well, Jeffersonville is doing amazing things. I originally looked in New Albany because I seen the restaurant boom there. And then when I met my landlord, he was like, I got the perfect spot. And we came here. And as soon as I pulled up, I was sold. It's like the stars came out of my eyes and the sky parted and the doves was flying. And, it was perfect. And I immediately just said, okay, this is going to do this is going to do that. And, and then the people walking from the walking bridge. And then, it really came to fruition when I started posting stuff on Facebook, like my menu and the location and how people was talking about hot dogs. I love hot dogs. And so it's just great. It's close to the new housing they built in here with the apartments. It's just surrounded by a great community, and it's also here by the walking bridge with, always have guests and hundreds of people walking all the time. I see it all the time. They say, oh, look, they opened the hot dog place. I love hot dogs. And so.
I love it. Thomas, the jack of all trades and voices included.
That's right, man. I'm going to have to hire him to take my place doing voices over here.
Ooh, that's a really good idea. You looking for a side gig?
Well, after I put wieners in people's mouths, here we go. I can do that.
Boy, oh boy, I don't know if I have to edit that one out or not.
Nah.
No, we're all good. Just kidding.
And that's before the bourbon.
That's right, before the bourbon. What's this man going to be like afterwards?
Well, there is a water bottle there. It could have vodka in it. Who knows?
Well, who knows?
Who knows?
The label is because, we don't have our license yet.
I like it.
Good deal. So tell us just a little bit more about, like, family owned and operated. Are you getting stuff locally, like as far as, like, your toppings or things like that, vegetables? I mean, is it going to be more like farm to table, or are you just doing what standard restaurants, what most do around here?
As of right now, since we are so new and getting out there, I'm using Cisco as my main distributor. I do know they do a farm to table down here, and after visiting that, if they have it this year, I'll look to partner up with some farmers and possibly getting it sourced here locally. Because again, I'm all about local and about community, and so, but to get in quick and give the people what they want is great hot dogs. I want to get out there and get it going and go with a reputable food service that I've known and dealt with before.
Absolutely.
So I got to ask, is there a food truck that's in the long run here after you get established and rolling?
Yeah, I've been looking at trailers and trucks alike. I know we are planning on doing dog bars for us catering, but we are looking at doing food trucks or a food trailer, or maybe both. I don't know, for festivals and other things. And so I can't wait. I know I talked to Charlie up in at Sellersburg, the new town manager, and he's like, "Oh, you need to come to our subdivision. We always have food trucks out there." And
absolutely, the subdivisions this year, and I think it's because of COVID, but the subdivisions have been loving food trucks. My neighborhood, I want to say at least once a week, they've been having a food truck come in, get some crazy business.
Yeah. So also, especially with your location, I think you're going to really be able to capitalize, especially if you have something that kind of branches out from that to touch on to the Jeffersonville River Stage events, things like that, because there's a lot of, different weekends. Basically, now obviously with COVID this year, we've had all kinds of issues with being able to happen or have those type of events, but I know Republic Bank, where I work at, we've always been really, really big sponsors of those type of events, and it gives you an opportunity to basically, go downtown, hang out with the crowds and the families, and watch the bands, and there's always vendors down there, and if you've got a good quality product, I guarantee people will eat that up.
Yeah, I can't wait till Abbey on the River comes this October. I believe they'll be here the 8th, 9th, and 10th this year, and so I can't wait to have all those people come too.
You gotta have just big visions here, and that's the opportunity for all the events that are going to come downtown, to the riverfront, to Big Four, to Louisville. People that tourism cross the road and cross the bridge and come over. Really neat opportunities. So
absolutely. So you mentioned Abbey on the River. Are you gonna do a beetle dog, like a special dog for the weekend?
I got something up my sleeve. I don't want to give all my tricks.
There we go. I like it. I like it.
Sounds like what we need to think about is a bourbon barrel talk dog and cocktail ourselves here that we work with Thomas to key and make happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we can do that. Call it the bourbon barrel dog.
Yeah, call it the BBT special.
Yeah. Can we do a corn dog, a bourbon barrel soaked corn dog?
Oh, we could possibly do that, or with some bourbon barrel glass with sauce to put on top of it to dip it in.
I like it.
We can figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
The best thing about hot dogs, man, is infinitive amount of ways to top it and do things with it. And it's classic American food. And then COVID came. We was planning on opening April 15th, but then here we are now on 4th of July weekend. And April 15th, of course, is notorious for tax day. And I said, there's nothing better than, paying your American taxes and get you a great American meal. But now, since we opening this weekend for 4th of July, it's like get your classic American meal while you're celebrating the patriotism of 4th of July. So
absolutely.
Well, Thomas, I certainly appreciate you opening your door to us today in such a busy time. And I know your wife and daughter are here working, and they're probably frustrated that we took you away at this time while they're washing windows and making sure things are getting in order that they need to be. But I'm so looking forward to this place opening, bringing the family down this weekend and checking it out and really getting some good food.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get down here on Saturday because actually I'm going out of town for a couple of days and on Sunday. So I'll definitely try to get the family down here and get us a couple of dogs. And I got to be honest, I got to try whatever that hot dog with macaroni and cheese and
Memphis.
bacon.
I'll second that.
I'm gonna have to try to kill me one of those and see what happens. My eating window is very short now, so we'll have to figure that one out. But
I'm telling you, we got everything for everybody, and we can't wait. And as you hear, they still doing construction. It's a mad dash to to get everything done and just right for everybody, and it's gonna be perfect. That's one thing I told everybody that's gonna work for me. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna serve great food quickly, and before COVID came, we got stuff set up for the keep things clean. We're gonna have curbside delivery, DoorDash. You can order online, take out, and stuff like that. And so we just can't wait to bring something new and exciting to the community.
Absolutely.
How can people get a hold of you if they want to reach out?
So they can reach out on Facebook or Instagram or on the website. It's all That's My Dog LLC. The website's that'smydogllc.com. They can call here at the store at 812-725-8242. They can reach me multiple ways, or just hold up a Double Oak Woodford, and I'll be there really fast.
Right. So if they want to talk to you or one of the other, your wife or whoever,
she claims she didn't want anything to do with work.
She's just here because she thinks that if she's not here to support me, that I'm going to fail, and which is not true. She's been very, very supportive, but it's just strictly me, and
good deal.
And then my wife, she took off these last couple of days to make sure everything's clean and look nice, because she said that's my name too, and so. But she's definitely been a huge help, and that's why we call the boss lady on there.
So if you're going to come into That's My Dog, you need to see my boy Tank and say, "Hey, right. Tank, Bourbon Barrel Talk sent us in," and he will take good care of you. He'll make sure you get a good dog, a good burger, a ham dog.
Yeah. And
come in and try the Memphis. Get you some drinks. Are you serving Pepsi or Coke? That's another big one.
We got Pepsi products.
All right, I'm definitely
all the favorites.
Get me some Mountain Dew in here. That's right. So,
yep.
Well, good deal, Tank. I greatly appreciate your time.
We get 31 away from 3,000. So hopefully, we have 3,000 likes before we open. If not, visit us on Facebook. That's My Dog LLC.
That's My Dog LLC on Facebook. That's your website, and they come in and they can see Tank and
that's right.
Get the best service in town. You're saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely a lot like your mom and it's better than most mom and pops, but it's definitely better than these franchises out here. I'm not going to say nothing about the clowns and stuff like that.
Thank you very much for having us.
Absolutely.
No worries.
Thank you so much. Bourbon Barrel Talk. Scott Minton, Josh, signing off with Mr. Tank. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.